Oh, right then. I'm alive. I'm live, guys. Just wait for a few more people to come in, if there is anybody. Yes, it is a bit of a weird time to start doing a live. A lot of people have probably been out, going out, or out, or whatever out. Let's start with that. Let's get some stuff on. Do 7 people on. I'll just wait until it gets to about 10, 15. How do you list these when something's so long? Oh, I hate clothes. I hate clothing with a passion. Let's see, what can I do? I'll list it. Ben, I wasn't listed like that. Right then. Oh god, these are massive and really long. These are. Size of these. Large. This is where I need a floor or something to list stuff. I can't list anything properly when it's like on here. Table's not big enough. Just list it like that. Kevin. That's a bit hot, that is. Oh, this is an awkward one. I need to get a pin. Might have to do there. The joys of being listed on the packing table. Could do actually. I might leave it, but it's. You like Pixie? Yeah, I got loads to list. Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you what I'm. So that's all the clothes I've got. The lighting's a bit bad. Sorry, because this room is like the worst room ever. It's only small, but it's there seems to be like the light doesn't light the room up properly. Every corner's dark. It doesn't. I don't know. It might be the light bulb. I'm trying to list this, and I can't list it because it's too big and too long, and I'm trying to get it in, but I don't want to get the floor in. How would you list this? Obviously, it's really long, and that is not long enough. When I get it all sorted and get in that room, I'm going to get the whole wall done so it can do that. But even if I did have the whole wall, it's still not going to fit up. I mean, I can list it up here, but it's still long. I've got to move all the stuff out of the way, and I'm just going to leave that one. Shame, really, because it's brand new with tags. So I'm going to leave that one. I'll sort that out. Even the packing table's not, I don't think the packing table's long enough. I'm thinking about just laminating the whole packing table as well when it gets around to it. So I'm going to leave that one. Sort that out when I got that. Just get rid of all stuff. Can't you get someone to hold it for me? No, I don't want no one holding it for me. When you're listing stuff and you want the same backdrop for all your stuff, don't you? So I don't want to have different backgrounds for different things, unless it's like really big things. So all I'm doing today is listing clothing. So I've got this Joe Brown's little VW, if anybody knows. If you see, guys, if you're on this and you see anything you like, just let me know. Okay, if you like anything, let me know what you if you like it. Comment, DM me on my Instagram, John Shepherd, and you'll and then give me half a. All I'm doing today is I'm taking pictures. I'm going to be taking pictures of all the stuff, and then with the clothing, what I'm doing is I'm going to be scheduling them for 5 a day for however long. That's going to make sure that I've always got something going on eBay every day. So if some days I forget or something comes up, at least I know I've got 5 on there. With clothing, I'm not really bothered about clothing. If it's something really nice or expensive, then I will put it on. I will upload it quicker. But yeah, this needs ironing, to be fair. You all right, Ian? Yeah, I'm all right. You? I've seen somebody. I see a lot of them list on the floor, and I just think that's great. Putting clothing on the floor to list. Yes, it's easy and it's nice because it's flat, but I just think putting flooring on a clothing. Yes, you can clean it and do whatever you want with it, but it's just grotty just doing it that way. Right then. Why is that making a stupid noise? I don't want it to make a stupid noise. Why is it? Oh, God. I'm going to turn off the... Get off. Oh, that's... Yeah, I just got your message off, Ian. Is that you off Instagram? Right then. So... Two. So that is one done. I'm only doing a live today because I've got a video coming out later. I need to edit. I haven't edited it yet. That's about this new. This is about this eBay thing that's coming. Well, it's already out, actually, to be fair. And I haven't seen no other person talk about it, so we'll see if anybody knows about it. Oh god, that heat as well. Right, what we got next? Oh, we got a terrible club. What is everybody planning to do this weekend? Any car boots open in anybody's area? It's in good nick, actually, to be fair. The label's been cut off, though. Got 20. What's already out on eBay? You'll have to find out, won't you, in the video later. I'm not telling anybody. There'd be no point doing me a video, would there, if I told you now? Ross and Wine car boot tomorrow, but basically house clearance people. Oh, aren't you? Oh, that's the stuff where you get the best stuff from, house clearances, because they want to get rid of it. Anybody into Gymshark? I've got a small Gymshark little vest thing. Obviously, it's a woman's, unless you're a small man and light pink. The amount of money I've spent on Gymshark in the past, crazy. So expensive for what it is. Some of the stuff's really nice, to be fair, but other stuff is not. Quite simple to take pictures of, though, to be fair. I wish every bit of clothing was this easy. don't mind taking pictures of the clothing if it's not awkward. It's just the listing. It's so tedious because you know you have to find the right name and all that lot. you get the best stuff, but yeah. At the moment, I've been to carboot. I wait until it starts. It's like daylight, so I can't be doing with it. Going through a torch stuff. It's a bit desperate. A lot of people I've seen at the carboot don't set up as well. They just sit in the car. Nice mountain warehouse jacket. A large, I think. This is a better one as well. This is an extreme mountain warehouse, so it gets a little bit more money than the average one. It's quite nice, to be fair. This is the one that's got a few speckles on the front now for some reason. I don't know what they are. Try to get them off, can't get them off. So, yeah, that's a shame. That's it. Zip up pockets. I don't usually do this. I actually never ever measure the pit to pit. I only do it when somebody asks. I'll take this off. It's too dangly. Any labels? Yeah, but the proper one. Hello, mystery seller. Should be putting these in little bags. I saw Ricky do it earlier on his put them in little plastic bags, but I haven't got any. I see a lot of people. I tend to hang mine up because I don't do that much clothing. You should always include the measurements, losing sales from people that can't be bothered to ask, so they will go to another list. How would you list it in the description? Like obviously the make and obviously that size large, and then put the pit to pit thing, or will you just put it in the description? Because I've seen people put pit to pit on the thing, and I just think it looks a bit weird because when you're buying clothing, you don't ask for pit to pit ever, do you? You have medium, large, and all that lot. Or unless you have a suit and you have chest size. This is one of our purchases from Vinted this week. Really nice, to be fair. Rugby top from it's a Hull. So apparently they're really good. So Picked up for about £5. Should sell for between 20 to 25 quid. Thing is, I got no. I'll just put it back on Vinted as well. That's the only trouble. I want it to be like that. That's the good thing about when it's on the floor. You can have it like that and it looks bare. But can't do nothing about it, can you? Let's just have to fold it over a bit like that. Nice big size as well, because obviously rugby people like it's all on the thing as well, so there's nothing going to be like fading on it or peeling off it because it's all transferred on. Pretty cheap make, but not even a make, I don't think. So let's do the length here, or she's a bit there. About 30. I'm bored already. Literally, I'm bored already. It just doesn't interest me. Clothing's so boring. It's so boring. I need TV in here so I can watch the football. But then I wouldn't be doing any listing because I'll just be watching the football. Or would you actually put, when you're doing all the measurements and you show the measurements in the picture, do you put it in the description as well and all that lot? Or you just let people look at the pictures and then, you know, go by it that way? Or do both? Put it in the description. Don't take photos of it. Why? I want to take photos of it anyway. I'll take photos of it, so I've got double proof, haven't I? Yeah, everybody's got different ways, haven't they? In the end of the day, they're gonna, if they want it, they're gonna look at the size first, like medium, large, whatever. And then some people do ask pit for fit. I don't ask pit for fit because no one knows their own pit, basically, unless you measure yourself. No, not getting a storage unit. Waste of time, waste of money. Don't even bother buying one of them or renting one. No point. There's no point. You got to remember, people who've got storage units or people who've got stuff like that, either one, they don't want no rubbish in the house. They don't want nothing in the house. Or they haven't got space for a shed, or the house is not big enough, or something like that, right? I've looked at everybody's. I know. I think there's one person, and the bloke with all his tattoos on his head. Yes, definitely him having a storage unit because he does big furniture. If you're doing furniture now, yeah, you should do. But everybody else who I've seen with a storage unit or an office, I mean, flipping sloth. The stuff he's got, it's just a room, really. It's not that big of a room. And he's got all his stuff in there, which is probably a big garage. You know, it depends on who you are. I mean, if you're living in a flat and you got a 1-bedroom flat or 2-bedroom house and it's small, then yeah, you'll have to get a storage unit. If you've got a big garden, just buy a massive shed. Get you know, if you got, like, I've got a carport, I haven't got a garage. I really want to get that converted into a garage. So then that is another place to put all my storage stuff. Then I've got this room back again. So, but I don't think there's any point. I unless you've got loads and loads of stock, I don't think there's any point. It's just wasting money, I think. Yeah, exactly. He works. I knew he did. I thought he did, and that's the thing. So they're going halves on everything. So I don't know if they're joint business or whatever, but yeah, I think it's a waste of time. Some people want to expand too much too quickly. Some people want to get something. It's like me. I'd rather spend 250 quid on a pair of football boots like I did, where some people wouldn't even spend. And no one I know in the reselling business, probably, I think Ricky would, because he likes his North Face stuff and that's really expensive. But no one I see is spending loads of money on themselves, sort of thing, where it's pointless, like I mean. For me, buying a storage unit is pointless. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you want an office, but the thing, it's all depends on the person, isn't it? To me, I wouldn't want to, because that it makes me feel like I'm going to work, and I don't want to feel like I'm going to work. I want to feel like I can do everything in my home place. You know, you you going there, paying for all that. Yeah, you say you can come off your tax and all that lot, but you still have to pay for it. You still have to pay for it. What happens if you have a really bad month, and you need to pay the rent? It doesn't make any difference about your tax then, does it? And it can happen like that. What happens if you go bust? What happens if something happens to you? At least if it's in your own house, you don't have to worry about that. It's just another bill that doesn't need to be, I would say, it's necessary, unless, like I said, you've got a really small place you're living in, or you've got no room at all. Then I wouldn't bother. Right? I've got a big garden. I could have a shed that's half the size of my back garden, and it would probably be bigger than 2 storage units. I've got a carport where I can convert. Yeah, I could put an extension on the house. So instead of me spending all that money on a storage unit, I could just put a massive extension on the back of the house, and then make the house more expensive, wouldn't it? And I've got more. Obviously, that costs a load of money. I'm not going to be doing that ever. But like the carport, change it into a garage, right? Got a massive shed, and I've still got this room as well. So I haven't got nothing against it. I just personally wouldn't do it myself, because it's just I just know I wouldn't bother going. Yeah, it all depends. Like I said, it all depends on the size of your house. People are lucky. Some people have got. I know people, like, especially if you've got a modern house now. Modern houses are terrible because they've got you don't have no ground with it. Luckily, I have a carport which I can convert into a garage. I can extend the garage, so I can make it longer if I really wanted to. If I wanted to spend loads of money, which I haven't got anyway. I could knock down that shed and make a big, massive outhouse. A bit like Nick and Andrews. I mean, Nick and Andrews are shed. He says shed. It's not a shed. It's more like a bungalow, isn't it? It's got a toilet there. I could have one of them put in the back. There's loads of things you can do. Like flipping stuff. He's obviously sharing, so that's another thing. Maybe going in partnership with somebody, sharing a storage unit together, so you don't have to worry about costs. There's so many things you can do. Oh, that's all right. If you've got somebody that got some land, and got spare, loads of people have spare land and spare offices that don't even use. I'm getting an outdoor office building this year. Deposit down, like you said, good tax write off. Yeah, that's what I mean. I always would say, don't, if you've got a house, like I live in a 3-bedroom detached house with a garage and the garden's an average sized garden. But you've seen my shed. My shed's a big shed. You know, it's bigger than Retro Resells and all their, you know, his one. But I could literally feel hot, just get a massive outhouse and spend 10 grand or 15 grand on a massive outhouse, get it all electric and everything. And it'll be bigger than a storage unit. So, yeah. And also, I don't have to go anywhere. It's one of them. I ain't got a problem with anybody has it. I just feel like for myself, it's a waste of money for me because I'm lazy and I won't go. And it'll feel like I'm going to work, and I don't want to feel like I'm going to work. I want to wake up and be able to do literally go upstairs when I want and do it. Right. Also, you're paying electricity, all the gas. I don't know. Well, depends on where you are, I suppose, isn't it? If that comes in your bills or all that lot. And also, what worries me is that worry. I think it in a good way to make you work a lot harder because you know you got to pay the bills. Well, then that's a worry for me. I'll be like, oh no, I need to make so much money just to pay this place where I'm sitting down taking pictures where I could have done it at home, you know, sort of thing. And also, you can't keep an eye on it 24/7, can you? Do you have to have insurance on it? Do you have to claim? Do you have to put more insurance on it? On your goods and all that stuff? Do you get insurance when you're renting a storage unit? If something happens to it all, or what happened? I haven't got a clue about that. It's too much work for me. Too much. Yeah, that's what I mean. That the one thing is me being in the house with my stuff that I work with, which is it is annoying, but it isn't because I know it's here. And also when it comes to like selling stuff, I can literally get my stuff out quicker than anybody else. You know, people that do their stuff at home, I could sell something and it'd be posted within minutes, where you'd have to go to your unit and you probably leave it, don't you? You probably leave it till the next day. So you got your good things and your bad things. You know, I think if I was gonna buy a storage thing, I'd buy a shop more than anything. I'd probably just buy a shop, and then everything would be out on display. It also be listed, and then have like a bit like a charity shop. I'd have like one of them, so people can come in, buy stuff that I picked up, and yeah, it'd be more like that. So I'm getting benefit out of it. Sharing a storage unit sounds like a nightmare. Well, yeah, depends if you get on with them or not, don't you? Yeah, like a bit like John Luke and his missus. They both do their own thing, but they're sharing it, aren't they? So they pay the bills together. Glad to got your refund. Yeah, I knew I was going to get it. I knew I was going to get it. It's amazing. I put it on TikTok, and loads of people are saying how they've got scammed on there as well. So bad. And then because I put scamming and stuff on TikTok on my video on that, I got loads of people trying to scam me, saying, "You've been scammed. Follow this person and contact him now." And I'm thinking, do one. You know what I mean? This is one of the things I picked up yesterday. If you've seen the live, I went around some charity shops and I picked up this. Here's a quid. Oh no! Now I know why it's a quid. It's how is that came off? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh well, this will go on Vinted. I'm not going to even waste my time putting it on anything else. The cotton bits, it's got a hole in it. Damn. Oh, I didn't see that. How's that happened? Oh, well. I'm not even going to measure it or anything. Just going to be medium. I paid £1 for it, so I'm just going to stick it on for £3. Don't care. Oh, look at that. I didn't even look at that. I picked it up. I don't know if you can see it. I need to get a light in, really. Yeah, guys, like this. If you're watching, just give me a like. In the corner, you see the little where you're watching. Somebody's liking and hearting and 100%ing and God knows what else they're doing. Just give me well, it just gets it pushed up. YouTube push it up, so there'll be more people coming on then, and then you can chat to other people as well, because I'm trying to get. I'm not doing this all day. I'm going to do probably a box of it, and then yeah, that's it. Yeah, this will definitely go on. If that was black and bigger, I would have just kept it for myself, to be fair. Just use it as like one of them things when it's a bit cold, but not too cold. What else? Have you been to a carboot? No, I was going to go to a carboot, but I couldn't get to sleep last night. And then I just turned off my alarm. Well, the alarm came on, but I turned it off. And I'm trying to cut down on my spending, because next week, the next couple of weeks, is all my bills. Got my tax coming out as well. Got all my big bills coming out. So at the end of the month, it's one of them ones where I've got to be careful, but I've got to be more careful because the sales have been really poor, haven't they, recently? That's why I'm doing clothing, because I've seen a couple of people selling a lot of clothing. I think, yeah, it's sales after Christmas. People buy clothing, don't they? So that's why I'm getting the clothing on. I think John Luke and Charlotte have combined to one now. It's crazy to see how quickly they have grown in 2 or 3 years. Yeah, they have grown quite a lot, haven't they? But I say it's a unit, innit? He wanted a unit, didn't he? But they're constantly grinding, aren't they? They are always working. Probably have to, don't they, to pay the bills. And that's the thing. They got no ties though. I do wonder what will happen if they have a kid, because if they have a kid, you can't be working like that and having a kid. You've got to spend time. Like me now, it's Saturday and my son's downstairs. He's on his MetaQuest. He doesn't even care about me now, because he's got his 2 best mates at school. They both got MetaQuests as well. So he's just on there playing, talking to him, until his battery dies, because the MetaQuests don't really last long. They last about 2 hours, and then you got to charge them up. So while he's doing that and having a bit of a laugh, obviously my mom's downstairs watching him, I can do a bit of listing or taking photos. Picked this up yesterday. How nice is that? I don't know if you see it. How nice is that? Embroidered Canada Nike hoodie. It's a large. It was £2. It was £2. It fits me. It's a large, quite snug on me because I'm hench. Look, hench. I need to get my need to get rid of this. But I like sweet stuff, so it's really hard. All right then, let's get this on. It's a nice hoodie, that is. I guarantee this will be selling in Canada. Don't know how old it is. It can't be that old because it's got a print on the back. It's a large. Take a picture of the sleeves. Has anybody bought any clothing from that vintage wholesaler, by the way? Has anybody had any? Ian, they had the biggest growth I remember when John Luke was in his phone box garage. Growth. What I mean, growth in what way? They won 10k. Well, that will help. But that 10k, I don't know what they've done with it. That could have been their bills paid for the whole year. So everything they're doing now is basically free, isn't it? In a way, it's free money, isn't it? $27. Hey, oh. Well, I measured that wrong, didn't I? No holes in the hood, is there? No holes in the hood. 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 I'm surprised John Luke and that don't do more YouTube, because obviously you get the views. And, they get quite a lot of views. We all watched how much Ricky got this last year. And you think that's a massive income when you think about it. And you're only going around. It must be because they're so busy. They just haven't got time. I know John Luke gets his videos. Somebody edits his videos, so it's not like he does the video in editing himself. I remember him saying that once on one of his videos, but I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. We'll do more videos. Right then, that's another one. £2. There's something wrong with it, apparently. I haven't found anything wrong with it. I remember John and Luke in the attic. Ooh, almost fell off. No, but thinking about trying them out. That is fire. It is nice, isn't it? If anybody wants it, you can have it for £20. I don't know how much it's worth, but probably around 20-25 quid. Are you getting back into the fitness? I will be. I think what's happening is my focus is more on trying to clean all this stock out. When this stock is all clear and it's all listed, then I got nothing else to wear. I feel guilty not like listing and going to the gym instead, if you get me, because it's not like if it was just this bit of stock and that was it, I'll be fine. I'll probably do it. But when I've got like 2 rooms of stock. Right then. Just check the football. Oh, it's kicking off soon. Quarter of an hour. Let's see. Bournemouth was winning. 2-1. Oh, Newcastle won, Bournemouth 4. Wow. Go on, Bournemouth. Bournemouth are 6 now. This title race is getting tasty. I mean, Bournemouth are 10 points behind. 10 points. How can people say Man City are going to win the league still? They're deluded. They're like 12 points behind Liverpool, with Liverpool have a game in hand. I had a lot of grief, by the way. I put a post on YouTube. We can just have a picture or do a poll. And I did a thing about when I got in the sun a couple of years ago through the pallet video I did. And I had a load of grief off it because of Liverpool people. Because I'm a Liverpool fan, they hate the sun, don't they? Because of the Hillsborough thing. Because apparently they accused them. The Sun accused Liverpool fans of killing their own people, basically, which is wrong. And I was just getting loads of grief off them. I'm like, I didn't do it. I haven't had an interview with them. Jesus Christ. I was like, give it a rest. You know what I mean? They literally, the Sun took my video and did a story about it without me even asking. Thing is, Ricky's messaged me and said you can actually get them like to pay up because they're making a profit out of your video, your article, because he watched somebody doing it and he sent me all the links. So I'm gonna do that next week and sort it out and see if I can get some money out of them, because it's wrong. I don't think they should be allowed to do that, but because YouTube is a social public platform, you can actually take people's videos. There is a part on YouTube now where you can actually put it where nothing's allowed to be taken off your channel. But yeah, I was getting all this grief off all these people saying, "Oh, you're not a Liverpool fan. You wouldn't want the Sun to have it, put you in the newspaper if you was a proper Liverpool fan." I was like, I didn't even get asked. I got told by somebody randomly messaging me on Facebook saying, "Oh, you're in the Sun newspaper because of your palette." I went, "Am I?" And he sent me the link, and I was like, "Oh wow, cool." So yeah, not good. But in the end of the day, I was thinking, well, how can you have a go at somebody for something being in a paper? You know what I mean? Do they have a go at every single Liverpool player that's been in the newspaper? Because I guarantee every single Liverpool player has been in the newspaper. So yeah, one of them, innit? 22k sales on Whatnot in 1 year, and gets £4 to £10 profit minimum per item, and sometimes more. Even I would choose that than putting it aside for you to. Yeah, but the thing is, they're always on Whatnot. You do not get much money for your stuff, and you're constantly slogging your guts out for nothing. You know what I mean? 22k in sales is not very good. Seeing if you're working, you're on. I've seen the lives they do. They're on it for like 4 or 5 hours. You know, you work out if it was like a salary, 22k in sales, then you take off all the stuff, the fees and all that lot, the time as well. Like I said, Ricky made 17 grand in YouTube doing a video. I could, just to do a video, and it's what, half an hour to do the video while you're doing your work anyway, and then an hour editing. Oh, 22,000 items. Yeah, because it's all little things, isn't it? It's all little bits and bobs. A lot of us YouTube Whatnot sellers make 22k per month in sales. That's America though, isn't it? America's just on a different scale. Americans just, you got for a start, your country's a bigger country, so you're gonna make more money, aren't you? You're gonna make a lot more money. You got more people to sell. Saying that, I sell to a lot of Americans, and it's all American stuff selling back to them. So it's a bit weird, isn't it, guys? Well, Next item, I picked this up on a live yesterday. How cool is that? Joe Brown's, it's like a autumn leaf thing shirt, immaculate condition, £3.50. I do one show a week, 2 hours, whatnot. Did 17. Well done, cool. Depends on what you're selling, I suppose, as well. I just can't be bothered with it. Depends on what your lifestyle's like as well. I don't want to work all day, every day. You know, if you do whatnots as well, it's probably best doing it at evenings. You know, I want to spend time with, chilling out and doing stuff with my son. At the moment, he's doing his little thing, and I'm doing my work. And it's winter, so there's not much to do. Well, you gotta remember, I'm a single dad as well, so I do everything for him. I'm not getting no help. I'm not getting any government help. I have to pay maintenance to my ex as well, even though I have him more than she does. And yeah, money means nothing. Money means nothing if you're not enjoying your life. You know what I mean? What's the point of having money if you're not going to enjoy it? Like I said, that what I was trying to say before, well, I forgot. There'll be a time when, yes, maybe because they got no ties at the moment, have they, John Luke and that? Which, if it was me as well, I would be doing exactly the same as them, smashing it out as much as possible, because they probably know one day Charlotte will be pregnant, and then that's her like off it now, because she'll have to obviously look after the baby. And I don't think you should be taking your kid to, you gotta look after your kids, haven't you? You can't be working 24/7 and not looking after your kids, because what's the point of having a kid? You know what I mean? And that's why you see people like, even though I don't talk to Kajin anymore, he's a good parent. He does everything for his kids. Ricky, same, does everything for his kids and family. And that's what you want. You want. If you've got a family, they have got to come first, no matter what. You can't think that and look at other people and try and compare yourself to them, because you might not ever be able to be them, whatever. Right? If you're a single dad, you look at somebody like me, because there's not many people who are single parents doing this, what you can see on YouTube. I don't know, there might be, but I also buy loads of stuff, different things. So it all depends on what you want to do. Don't follow somebody else and be them. Money's not everything. You can't take money to the grave, can you? Money comes and goes. As long as you're happy and you can pay for your bills and you're comfortable and you can do stuff and buy what you want, then that's all that matters. If you want your nice things and your expensive car and expensive clothes and massive mansion, then you're going to have to work really hard. But then you lose out on your whole social life and family and all that lot. So it depends on what you want. How many times do you see people that, like, these families break up because the bloke's a businessman and he works loads of hours and he's making loads of money, and they always break up, don't they? Because the wife never sees him, and then the kids never grow up with a dad because the dad's always working. It's one of them, isn't it? I'm waffling on now, but everybody's got different views, haven't they? Ooh, that's nice. that one done. That's great, thank you. I haven't fallen. I just don't talk to him anymore. He does his own thing, you know. Remember, I only met him last year because and the thing is, I would have never met him anyway. It's the only reason is my mom used to watch his videos, and I was like, "Who's that idiot always swearing?" And so I started watching, and I thought he's all right. He is. And then because my nan lives up in Wakefield, and he lives in Scunthorpe, which is a bit of a distance, but it's not. And Talks is sort of like in the middle between me and my nan's. So when we used to go up and spend the weekend there, I'll go and do a carboot. And I thought, you know what? I'll message him and say, do you want to meet up? So, and he said, yeah. So we met at Talksy, and that's it. But like I said, the reason I fell out is because he was boasting about the private thing, and it's all backfired on him now, isn't it? Because now he's moaning about paying for all the stuff where most people are, you know, if you're doing business. But yeah, that was it really. I don't like Darren, but I'm not gonna. It's old news now. That was last year. Right, next item. What else have we got? Ooh, we got a bit of Rowan. Can't even remember buying this. Don't know if I bought this from. Oh, it's a bit short on the arms. Don't know if this might be a woman's, to be fair. I think Rowan put. I think Rowan put it if it's a woman's or not. Yeah, put it. Woman's medium. Because he's been saying stuff to me. He saying stuff on other people's YouTube accounts. He did it with Ricky's. When I found out about that the Vintage Pro thing, and Ricky did a video about it, Darren put something on it because I look at the comments to see if anybody said anything about me, and he commented and put something like sly and put like, I don't know, I can't remember what it is. It's in the comments on that video. I commented on it, and basically Ricky stuck up for me and said, do you think this is going to be, do you think this is going to make me want to go try and get sides or something? No, it won't. Because I had this woman moaning at me on the Vinted because she bought this like £3 two little ornament things, and I didn't know if those glass or plastic, and she's put me on this scamming Vintage thing on Facebook, saying I'm a scammer. I was like, I'm not a scammer. I was like, send it back, and then I have the choice of saying if I have to pay for the postage or she pays for the postage. So I went, you know what? Because she called me a scammer, she can pay for it. If she wants the money back, she can get it. She'll get it back. She just have to send it back. She never did she? So I went. So she gobbed it off. I gobbed off back at her, and he's obviously on there, being a little sad little bloke he is. Well, each their own. I'm not really bothered. This year, like, I'm going to Nick and Andrew's meet next month. I've booked a hotel, so I'm staying there the night. I don't know if I'm driving or I'm getting a train. I was in an hour now. I actually booked the ticket. I actually thought I might not even. I changed my mind. I thought, no, I'm not going to go actually, because I don't know. Because obviously, last time I went on a meet was with all the idiots, and they all like saying stuff behind my back. So I'm in an R about it. But Cheryl's going, Pound Girl. And I get on with Cheryl, so she's going. So I'm safe there because she's just basically the same version of me. And Nick and Andrea say hello to me every time, you know, put my comments up. So, yeah, I should be all right. Nice coat, this is, to be fair. God, there's millions of zips in this. It's like a smuggler's coat. Good thing about Rowan is they put the name of the coat and everything. So it's just easy. There's a bit of a stain there. Ooh. Stains, annoying. Like a windbreaker coat, isn't it? Take a picture of the mesh. Rohan. Right then. I don't know. Did I take a picture of the back? I can't remember. I'll just take one anyway. So what I'll be doing, guys, is I'm just taking pictures today, and that's it. Oh yeah, better do the old. It's got a little peak on it as well. Stay. Okay. It's about 29-ish. Oh, it's boring, man. See, if I wasn't, the only reason I've gone on live today while I'm doing the clothing is if I didn't go on live and I was doing the clothing, I would have stopped ages ago. I would have probably done about 10 minutes. I cannot stand clothing. It's all right doing the odd couple of pieces, isn't it? But people do this and just do clothing. Fair play to them, because they must have patience like a saint, because I don't know how they can do it. It's tedious. My attention span. I like stuff. There's nothing interesting in clothing. The clothing is not interesting. It's just, I like things when you get something like a toy or something old and you're like, oh look, this, oh no way, this did this to this, or this did this, and I'm like, with a bit of clothing you can't really go, oh look, it's got another slip, oh look, it's got an inside pocket. It's just like, what's the point? I'm not even halfway through this box yet. Literally, I'm not halfway through this box. I ain't even listed them, have I? I'll do more collabs. I'll do more collabs with other people if I want to. I will be going down to Wales. I don't know if any of you watch Welsh Picker Poker. I'm gonna probably do a collab with him. See if I can get Ian, Master of Pieces, to come down as well. Do a threesome. I follow 20 plus YouTube resellers and comment on all the vids, as I know it can help. You don't comment on mine. Are you what? Are you actually from America? UC Vintage. My goal is to hit the same as my uncle-in-law, or if not similar to John Luke, which I think is achievable. We don't know what he's hit. That's the thing. What hit what in what way? With clothing, I get the missus to do. You're like worse than me. It's like me and packing. Remember, I'm not doing the packing. My mom does the packing. This is to keep her active. I'm trying to find the rest of the collect. I've got up here. I've got the 1990s Goosebumps books, and I'm trying to complete them all so then I can sell them. But it's got to the stage where I can't find any. I have not bought one yet from like online, and I'm trying to find the rest in car boots. I had a really good spell last year where I picked up loads, and I just can't. No, Scotland. I comment on your vids. Oh, do you? It might come up because sometimes on YouTube I'll see a name like on a live like here, but it'll be a different one. So you might see somebody called Vinyl Guardian. He always comments, but it's also it comes up as Sugar Blade on it as well, because when you set up YouTube, you can have your name, username, and then you can have your name what wants to be displayed. And sometimes you don't do the same, which you can make the same. So yeah. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Oh, well, thank you for subbing. Yeah, Scotland's really, really. I sell a lot to Scotland. I just still feel like they don't have much up there. I sell a lot of stuff, which is pretty much basic stuff as well. Oh, Ian. Oh, are you the one who bought the Disney suitcase off me? I was sniping on Vinted at the same time as you. Oh, okay, then, yeah. Oh, all right. And now I know who you are. See, there you go. Ian bought a suitcase off me. He was on one of the channel videos when he had that Mickey Mouse suitcase. Yeah. Did you have a good holiday there? Was it good? I've heard mixed reviews about Disneyland. It's like it's pretty hit and miss. If you go there for a week, you don't need to, because you can. It's quite small, isn't it? They're quite nice. All stars, shorts. All stars, alpine shorts. I mean, let's take a picture this way. See if I can get it in without. Never used. I don't think these have ever been used because it's 36. Oh, well, nice they are. If I was bike, see, I might take up biking again, but I need a bike. I used to do biking, didn't I? So go the reeking and all that stuff. Waste. It was really good. Just wait times for everything. See, I want to take my son. I was going to take my son to it, or thinking about taking my son, because of the art, like the Marvels bit and everything. But then I've seen other people moan about it, saying it's really poor. You know, like for what you pay for it, it's like it's only as big as like a I know, not market. What's it called? Drayton Manor. It's only as big as a Drayton Manor. It's not big at all. Because everybody thinks it's going to be like Disney World in America. Yeah. Yeah, coats in Scotland, definitely, because it's always freezing cold. Do you sell kilts up there? A kilt's a thing up there, you know, because obviously Scotland kilts. There you go, nice. So yeah, I moan about like clothing, but I have actually got some good stuff. I paid £3 for this, and I've had it in this box for months and months and months. I don't know if that goes in there. Oh yeah, I think that goes in there. Let's put it in there. Roll it up. Man. I'll leave it out. Sorry. Yes, it's back. Back again. This is a UK small. Oh, that's why it's cheap. I don't usually buy clothing. It's small. I think I just bought it because it was Rab. Rab does sell. I've only ever had a couple of Rab things, and it literally flew out. Don't know why. It's nothing special. That's what I don't get about people who buy clothing. I look at all these clothing things, and I think, well, it's nothing special. It's no different from a mountain warehouse thing and all that lot. The mountain warehouse can't fetch anything. That does ping on there though. Nice colour. Nice hit on there. Let's have a look how high it goes. About 29-30-ish. So the hood goes out. And then you can put it in there. Fold it up. Which I can't be bothered, you can unzip it. Cool. Detachable hood. Oh God, that is a bit small, isn't it? Labels? Yes, you have. Nice. Vaporized jacket. Oh, look at me. Are you all proud of me for working? I'm such a hard worker. I like Ricky's video he put when he did about me, and he's saying he's a hard worker, and I'm like, Ricky, I'm not a hard worker at all. I don't work hard. Oh, trousers? Where are these for? Oh, these are not worth much. What have I bought these for? They're rubbish. Oh well. Get them gone. Don't even know why I bought these. Might have bought them for myself just to. You need an iron. Oh well. God, they're ugly. Please have all the lengths. Oh, is that it? 38 regular. See how long it'll length. Oh, it's inside in it. 26. That can't be 26. That means he's a little short, fat man. Something like the penguin. Oh, it's there, isn't it? God, that's proper small. 28. God, that's it. God, I don't think even these would fit me. I won't fit me, not that size. That'd be worth nothing. There we go, vintage. Don't even know why I got them. I think I must have picked these up. No, I wouldn't pick them up for myself because I'm not 38. That's massive compared to me. I'm like a 32. Right then, what else has people been saying? Yeah, really good items. Yeah, wearing just now. I would recommend going everything. I would recommend everything can be done within 3 or 4 days. Yeah. That's what they seem to do, don't they? 3 or 4 days. The lazy reseller. Yeah, I am the lazy reseller. I think I should have made my name that, because it would have been quite good being the lazy reseller and then showing you how much money I make. Because I don't really work hard at all. That's my thing. Right then, something that I bought ages ago. Well, not that long ago, but it's pretty cool, and it's going to be worth a lot of money. A scuba diving thing. So it's got no gas tank on. The pipe, I've checked the pipe, is absolutely fine. It's clean. I'm pressing the... Yeah, still can feel air coming into it. It's actually got a knife with it, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I should sell it with the knife, though, because... Obviously. But yeah, how cool is that? It weighs a ton. No wonder you sink when you go on it. But how cool is that? It's a big item, though. I think I could just... I think I might just take a picture of it like that. I mean, it's got the... There's no way you can take a picture of this without it. I suppose I could take a picture of it like that. That's a hefty little thing, that is. There's like millions of pockets on this. Everything's working. Well, everything got little pulley thing, whatever that is. Crazy amount of equipment. I just wonder where they've gone with this, you know. How much have they done? Crazy. Don't even know what size it is or anything. Oh, there we are. Medium. I do pit to pit size on this thing. How can you do a pit to pit on this? You have to like open it up or something. About 20-ish. I ain't got a clue. It's got to be tight though, hasn't it? Is it? There's a pit to pit. It's an Oceanic 5 pounds max non-dumpable weight pouch. Obviously, this is where you put your oxygen tank. Made in Italy, which is always a great sign because Italy always seems to have a lot of expensive stuff. Got all the instructions. 2003 year this was made. It's vintage almost. Cool. So cool. So cool. Let's take loads of pictures of it. That weighs a ton. No, that does. Oh god. This is to do your training in. So you put that on like that. There you go. That goes around there. Got a little knife, look. A little knife. Yeah. And then have your scuba diving, and then you go whoop. Get to the chopper. I would say it's vintage. There's a big debate about that. Vintage is actually 25 years old. You won't see me ever wearing this. I don't like water. If I was meant to be in water, I'd have gills. Right, water for fish scares me. Do not like water. I don't mind a swimming pool, but sea, yeah, get off there. Right then, that's done. Oh, that filled up most of the thing. Oh, what we got here? We got Mobite leather. Last item in the box. A spool motorbike jacket. Quite a nice one, to be fair. Don't know if I can clear all this stuff off it though. I can't be bothered. This year I'm not going to buy any motorbike stuff, I don't think, because oh yeah, I was going to slip on, because I've still got my Kawasaki Ninja with the hump on the back. I still got that. I sold it, but it was too small for the person, so they sent it back, and I just can't get rid of it. I could lower it, but I spent 30 quid on it. It's worth 100 easily. That's what they sell for, and that's a vintage. Oh god, it's gonna rip off my laminate now. This weighs a ton. Oh, it's got to bend. Stay still. Quickly take a picture. Whee! I've sold something. I sold a hairdryer, a curling hairdryer, obviously, which was mine. Quite nice, actually. I like the zips. They've got little eyes on them. Spool. It's got zip. Scotch thingy. That's all right. While it's here, size 50. So I don't know what that is. Leathers. Pouring a on it. You're looking around 27, 28. Ooh, where's that going? Got a nice back protection. 2 little zips there. Nice bit of detail on the back, to be fair. A nice looking Mobite jacket. Some little thing knobbly bits on there. God, that's heavy. That weighs some. I think. Spool. Right. Has it got inside pocket? Has it got any of those? Do the pit to pit first. You're looking around about 23. Is that? got some labels on. No, nothing important. Oh God, that's heavy. Right then, I have finished the box. Yeah, we done it. We done it. Oh crap! Oops, broke something. So, guys, that is the end of the live, guys. I'm not doing any more. I've been on here for an hour and a half. It's took me to take pictures of don't know how many pieces of clothing. Where did I get my photo background from? It's laminate. You know what you put on your floor. Got it from a Home Base or B&Q. So I've got a table, like a normal table, what I bought from B&M years ago for gaming, and I bought some Gorilla Glue, and I just glued it. That's what that's glued to. I probably could rip it off if I wanted to, and then I've Gorilla Glued it. All this, so this is all. I just think it looks. I think it's more smarter. I was gonna. The reason I didn't do it with like laminate is because the bumps. You know, when you get tiny little bump, it'll, you know, poke out, and also bubbles and stuff like that. So I've just glued it to the wall basically. Yeah, I'm dreading taking it down when I if I move into the other room, which I probably will do. But yeah, it's sturdy as well because it won't rip, will it? You know, people have backgrounds, have wallpaper. You know, I mean, if I had wallpaper, it'd be all right, I suppose. But then I'm used to the wallpapering, so it's just easy. It's just clean, nice, strong, sturdy. Never going to be damaged in any way. So yeah, it's done the job. It's done nice. It looks nice and clean. It looks neat. And yeah, that is it. So guys, I am going now. Thank you all you lot for talking. Nice to talk to you all. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna edit the video for tonight. You'll see what I'm on about this eBay thing. You might know about it, you might not know, but I didn't know about it. I've had no emails about it or nothing. So yeah, I don't know. You might know, might not do. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.